Seung Min, you recently wrote a piece about what Democrats want to do in terms of oversight investigations if they get those gavels through the majority. Walk us through that. Tell us what the real impact could be for the Trump administration with a Democratic majority.
Well, the list of the things that they want to investigate is very, very long. In reporting out the story, you can kind of get hints and clues as to what House Democrats would investigate by looking through all the letters that the ranking members of the respective committees had sent to the Trump White House, to the administration, or to Trump-related entities such as the Trump Organization, and seeing what kind of information they requested. The Oversight Committee alone has more than 60 requests for information that they say that have gone unanswered. And if you look at all the committees, they all have each of their little slice of the oversight pie. So you can see that even the House Veterans Affairs Committee, which is one of the smaller committees on Capitol Hill, they are eager to investigate, for example, the reported, quote, shadow VA that's being run at Mar-a-Lago, according to ProPublica is reporting. They're eager to investigate that. You know, for example, the House Armed Services Committee has broad latitude to investigate anything related to the military, whether it's military deaths or, for example, there was reporting earlier this year, my time frame is getting warped, but yes. Earlier this
We're
year.
In dog years. It's been 26 years since 2016. So.
Earlier this year about potentially housing migrant children on military bases. So obviously that's part of their jurisdiction. We see the same themes. Even with those, we see a lot of the same themes. A lot revolve around the administration's immigration policy. Obviously, questions about potential conflicts of interest with his family and his business interests. So the implications for the administration is very large, if particularly the House changes hands, because you do get gavels, you do get subpoena power. The center of gravity shifts a little bit more towards Capitol Hill, more towards that end of Pennsylvania Avenue, rather than the power being kind of concentrated at the White House as it is right now. But the other kind of interesting detail that we picked up in our reporting of that piece is that even as hungry and eager as Democrats seem right now, I mean, they've been stifled by this administration for nearly 2 years. They're being cautioned and advised already at this point, and they haven't even won the majority, that don't be too eager with your investigations. Don't be too eager with your subpoena power. And I had some interesting conversations with Henry Waxman, who was the last Democratic leader to really lead oversight of opposing an administration after the Dems took back power in 2006. And he's been informally advising House Democratic leadership aides. He's been talking with, just kind of informally giving his advice, and says, look, oversight is only effective if it has credibility, and it can't look partisan. And you know, one of his former aides talked to us about the difference between one of his predecessors, Dan Burton, issuing literally more than 1,000 subpoenas versus Waxman's 10. So they are being advised already to be kind of judicious and strategic. But once you get the gavels, once you get the subpoenas, and just the hunger spills over, I mean, who knows how strategic they could end up being.
Yeah.